Today on Dad Hut, we're taking a look at these video game lights by PALADONE. Are they worth it? Let's find out. What's up everybody, welcome back to Dad Hut. Today we're going to be taking a look at these PALADONE Xbox and PlayStation logo lights and headset stand lights. They do make other lights for other IPs, but today we're going to be specifically looking at these video game lights. These have become very popular. You can find them in Walmarts and Targets now on the shelf, and any video that you watch on YouTube of a video game tour or something like that of their room, these are going to be in there, so let's see if they're worth it. So let's start with the logo lights here. The PlayStation has the X, the square, the circle, the triangle, the classic PlayStation look, and the Xbox with a nice clean Xbox logo and the word Xbox there. And I will say they look very nice. Even though they are plastic and could probably break very easily if you dropped them, they are a nice clean look, and for the price, they do look pretty good. Another thing I really like about them is that they can be powered through USB. They do come with a cord and you can do that, but if you're into, wire management, they do have a slot for batteries. That's 3 AAAs, so you could actually have these anywhere you want. You don't need a power source if you run them through the batteries. And I just keep all 4 USB plugged into the back of my PlayStation and into the back of the Xbox. There's enough USB ports to do that. So the consoles themselves power the lights. Now they both are basically set up the exact same. There is one button and it will cycle through the different lighting options that it has. And you're seeing them now on the screen. There's a solid light. There's more of like a slow fade or strobing effect. And it is nice to have, I guess, different options. I like to just keep mine on the solid light, but they do have options if that's your thing. The one thing I would like to see them improve on, I would love to see a remote so that you could turn these on remotely. You don't actually have to physically go over and touch the buttons, but hey, first world problems, right? So all in all, I think they're totally worth it. They add a lot to your room. I guess the biggest thing for me is they're not as unique as they used to be. Everybody seems to have them, but I definitely think they're worth the price if you're into it. Now for the headset stands, these are actually a little bit different ball game. These are newer, so they're not quite as popular. I haven't seen these in stores, but they are obviously available online and Amazon and things like that. But I will say they work a little different. For one, there is no battery option. You have to have these plugged in, so you're gonna need a USB source somewhere nearby. They do look cool. I love the way they look and their function, and they are plastic like the others, but they do have a nice look to them, even though they are, cheap plastic. Something to be aware of with these, they do light quite differently. There's only 2 options. One is to just have it on all the time, no matter whether or not there's a headset on the stand or not. And the other option is it will only be on when you put a headset on the actual stand. There's a little up and down button to know when there's something on it and it will turn on. I would have loved to seen an option to be able to use it as a regular headstand without having the light on. And right now you can't do that unless you cut the power, unplug it or something like that, and you put a pair of headphones on there. That light is going to be on all the time. So it's not a big deal, but definitely something to be aware of. That light's going to be on all the time, and if you don't want that in your room, then you're going to have to go physically unplug it. But all in all, I think these are really good. I think the look of them is super clean, especially for the price. I mean, considering what you're paying, it looks really good. It does add a lot to the room. Okay, so I do hope this video helped you out. I do like the lights. Totally think they're worth it, especially for the price. They do have some minor things here and there that I don't like. But ultimately, my biggest concern is that they're just going to be too popular and they're not going to be as unique as they are. If this video did help you out, guys, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe so you don't ever miss any of these videos, and we'll see you on the next one.